All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in period 5, and I'm going to record this video because there's a couple things that I learned about creating eyes today, and I want to do a little bit better job. Every time I do it, I get a little bit better. You with me? I can tell you this right now, show grid is your friend. Are you with me? Show grid is your friend. So this is the inspiration of the eye. I have a student that wears this to class. And I was like, wow, wouldn't that be cool to make that in Gimp? And wouldn't that be a cool activity? All the colors and the shapes, and we got circles. You guys know how to do concentric circles now, right? Can somebody just go turn that on for me? All right, it helps if you turn the screen on. Thank you for telling me that. All right, so this is what I want to create. So let's go make a really big eye. All right, so we'll go into here, File New. See, that's the one I did. I think I can do a better job with the irises. So we're going to go New. 2000 by 1500 is fine. Okay. You may even want to go 3000 by 1500. Actually, I want to go, no, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and view show grid. I'm going to get my grid set up. And this is what I was telling you guys. Every box in here is not a pixel, but 100 pixels. Do you guys see this? This is 940 to 950. That means there's 10 pixels in here. This is a 10 by 10 box. So in every one of these boxes is 10 by 10. What's 10 by 10 mathematically? 100. There's 100 pixels in every one of these boxes. So that's the size of a pixel. It gives you the idea of the pixel size. All right, so I'm going to go to Image, Configure my grid, and I want to do it strategically. Okay? I want my width to be 500. I'm going to break the chain down here. And I want the height to be 750. I want to find the center mark. You guys with me on that? And the reason why I did that is that I want my iris to go on this line right here. All right. Okay. So, like you always want to work with layers, you want to start with that back layer first. So you could draw like an ellipse in here. And I messed that up, so we'll try it again. I want to drag a box here, and then you can put this here. So drag your circle, and then you can go in here and drag it down. You can go in here and drag it up. You guys see how I'm manipulating that circle? All right. And then there's another way to do this also. Let me show you this, Control Z. You can also use the Path tool. So Path tools, you can create a path. All right. And if you don't like these, you can go back and like stretch them out. See that? See how I'm doing that? Maybe you want to curve it a little bit. See how I can curve it? See how I can curve it there? So it's like a little rubber band. And you just keep making the path of your eyeball. And I want to come back to this center. And if they're not where you want them, you can drag them out. You guys see how I'm doing that? So the path tool is pretty cool. You can curve it. See that? That's pretty neat, isn't it? And that one's out of place. You can drag it in. Let's say you wanted the iris to curve a little bit down here. You can start curving a little bit. And then I'm going to keep going back around. I kind of missed. So these are cool where you can drag them. And you can line up your eye the way you want it. Does that look good? Who likes that? Looks like this one's out a little bit. So that's how you use the path tool. And now hopefully we can color within this thing. I'm hoping we can. Uh-oh. So once again, draw your path, draw your eyeball, and anybody know how to color this in? I want to get them to connect. All right, so I want to blend this in. How do I do that? Stroke path, move, tools, polygon. See, if I blend it, it goes away. So let me try this a different way. Let's try the free select tool. Free select tool, draw your eyeball. There we go. And you're going to go to your blend tool. And I want to get somewhat of a white in here. So I want like a speckled white. I really want this color right here, but I don't want to use it. So what we can do here is go pick our colors here and go get like white and off-white. And then you guys can change these two colors here, off-white. And then you go to your blend tool, and you go up here. And you guys can play around with this. This peach is too peach. So I'm going to go white. So I want to get white and off-white. So let's fill that in. Go get a second color. go click on white. And I just want a little bit of off-white in there. There we go. A little bit of off-white, and I'm going to go ahead and color this, not with a spiral, but with like a radius. There we go. So you got a little bit of off-white eye in there. And now I'm going to go ahead and start to draw my iris. So I'm going to draw a circle inside of here. And that circle will go from there to there. And you guys can go get some really super fun colors in here for the colors of your eyes. If you want blue and green, you can go blue. Go to your arrow over here. Go get a second color. Blue, green. Go to your blend tool. And here's some blue-green eyes. And you go square. And then you can do a lot of cool stuff in here. There's a lot of cool things in here you could do. There's some green eyes. There's some cool eyes right there. Are we good? Everybody good here? Are you good? Okay. So you guys can go get your eyes, and you can do a lot of stuff in here, guys. You can take your pencil or your paintbrush or your spray can, and you can go in here and get some of these little shapes, okay? And you guys can start to do some colors in here, okay? So let's go back and look at this eye. That's got blue, okay, and yellow. It's got yellows in there. So how could I put yellows in here? Well, you guys could go get your free select tool again. And you guys could go get some really cool shapes like those eyes were in here. And you guys could go in here and get yellow and blue. And go to your second color in blue. And go here. And you guys could do something like that in there. You guys see what I'm doing? You can go bilinear. All right. So you guys can have some fun with this. You can take some yellow here. Go to your paintbrush. All right. You guys could get this tool again and select the region that you want to paint in. Stretch your circle out. And then you guys can go here. So you guys can go into your eyes here. You can go in here and start to draw. If you have a paintbrush, the paintbrush, if you hold it down, it keeps painting. Okay, the paintbrush is like dabbing paint in here. You guys with me? So you could dabble paint in here. All right, the pencil is like much solid, more solid than that. You guys can change this up. Go get some blues. I like the paintbrush where you can paint it. See how you guys can paint all that. And if you hold it down, it just keeps getting darker and darker, just like you're holding a spray paint can. So you guys see how I'm doing that? And if you want, you go to your pencil and drop some blues in there. Go get some lighter colors. And then a cool thing you can do too is do a paint selector. Right here I could pick that blue, and I go back to here and start dropping that in. So the paint selector is pretty cool. You can get any color in here you want, that green. Go back to your pencil or spray can. And you guys can start spray painting. All right, so you see what I'm doing there? All right, so let's go ahead and do the iris. That black dot right in the middle. Oh, that's the cornea. So I looked this up earlier today. Anatomy of the eye. Here it is. Let's go look back at the anatomy of the eye so I know what I'm talking about. And now here it was. So here's the eyelid. We're going to do the eyelid. The tear duct. The sclera is the white part. The iris is the colored part. If you have blue eyes, you're looking at someone's iris. And then the pupil is the black part. All right, so you guys got that? So now we can talk about that. Let's go back into Gimp. Back into Gimp, Untitled. Here we go. So now I can go do a small black circle. Notice how I can center it up right in the circle, right in the concentric circle there. Drag your circle in. Go get your black. You could use your paint can if you want. And that's obviously not in fill whole section, so I want to go to whole section. And there's the black eyeball. You could take a smaller circle and do a little pinch over here and hit delete. You should see the background. That's what you do. Control Z. Some people could do a little box right here to show like the little sparkle in your eye. And you go down here and get a white paint can and fill that white. You see that? You guys see what I'm doing? Anybody have any other cool ideas to do with the black? What happens if we would go to like black to gray? Black, second color gray. And then if we would go and do the blend tool, yeah, something like this. And then let's go to radial. This could be cool here. Oh yeah, that's cool. See how it's got that little white haze in the middle there? And you may even want to take this to a lighter gray, maybe even white. Yeah, that's cool. I like that right there. All right, so now what we can do is we can go start drawing those eyelids. So I can go get my free select tool, go up here. And you guys can go up here and start drawing your eyelids. You guys see what I'm doing? And you can fill that in. Paint color, you can go get a cream or any skin tone color that you want. And then we can do the same thing down on the bottom. Free select tool. Go around the eye. And you can fill that in. And now we can start doing some. Now we can start doing some eyelashes. So if you go to your pencil, go in here, there's actually like eyelashes in here. Do you guys see this? So what you're going to do now is go get some black paint. And do you guys see how they're the wrong, like it works over here. Do you guys see that? And what I need to do now is select this whole thing. And I'm going to go back to my pencil, and then you guys see what's going on here? And then if it gets, what it has here is an angle. So you guys can start messing with the angles here. See that? You can go move the angle again, go around the top. If you want bigger eyelashes, you can go bigger eyelashes. Keep moving the angle. So I wanted to show you guys how to move the angle. You can go longer eyelashes if you want. There we go. And you can go to smaller ones down here. So just decrease your size. So you guys see how I'm doing these eyelashes? Change your angle. Change your angle. So that's cool. It's eyelashes. And then here's a cool thing too. I don't know if you guys know how to use the smudge tool and the blur tool. Okay, so what you can do is go back and grab the eye now. Did you guys know that you can like just select the eye right here? And then there's the smudge tool, okay? So if you go get a smudge tool, and you guys can start smudging these together. You guys see that? Isn't that cool? And that's how you get really cool with your eyes. And all you do is smudge, smudge, smudge. All right, and you guys can do some really cool smudging right there. All right, see how I did that? Mix all those colors together. See how I did that? So that's called the smudge tool, little finger down at the bottom. There's the blur or sharpen tool. There's the dodge or burn tool. I think you can do that same thing. Yeah, so there you're burning it. That's like you're just putting a little mark in there. That's cool. So play with all these tools. That's why we're doing the eye today. We're not really doing an eye. We're really learning how to do tools. You guys with me on that? Smudge tool, you know. Let's say you want some more blue in here. Go get a pencil. Go get another color blue. Go get a pencil tip. Here you go. Oops, that's black. Where's my blue at? I wanted that blue there. And you go drop some blues in here. You guys see what I'm doing? And let's say you want some yellows in here, so you could go do the paint picker, go get a yellow, go to your pencil, and then if you want at the end, go ahead and smudge it together. Oh, that's cool, look at that. And you just kind of smudge it together. All right? And that's how you do an eye, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go see how I look here. Let's go back to the colorful sleeve sweatshirt. And that's it. Looks like you got some whites in there too. We could put some whites in there. You guys could go back and put some whites in there. And then, like always, this is cool. Watch this. You can always go to colors, invert. And there you go. All right, remember, always do colors, invert. And I could actually select the whole eye and do that. Colors, invert. And there you go. Looks like a donut now. All right, so there's your eye. How many people know how to do an eye now? Really cool things you can do with the colors. I like eyes because of all the different colors in the eye. So keep calm, Gimp on. There you go.